today we are going to start on a new topic. Ambedkar versus Gandhi. Who was right? Let's see now. So what's this problem all about? First, let's start from the beginning. Okay. You see, let's just see the differences between Ambedkar and Gandhiji. You take Ambedkar, he faced a lot of discrimination in his lives, right? He was really poor. His family was, his community itself was called the untouchable, so-called Dalits. Whereas Mahatma Gandhi, from a Brahmin high-class family, having a lot of wealth. So, two different extremes, right? Okay. Now, Gandhiji was an extremely religious person. He even called the Bhagavad Gita as his dictionary. And on the other hand, Ambedkar is telling that the Vedas and the Upanishads are just texts. They are just worthless books. Because he is telling that whatever book it is, if it is having the caste system and it is comparing one caste above the other or below the other, it's not even a book, it's not even having a proper value. It is of zero use. He is telling like that. And Ambedkar, he wanted no discrimination. Even Gandhiji didn't want any discrimination. But Ambedkar is telling there should be no religion at all. He didn't want to be a Hindu, and he is telling Hindu religion is having a lot of casteism, and caste discrimination cannot be taken away from Hinduism. Gandhiji is telling that, you see, Hinduism was just a proper religion until the people had started having, inferiority complexes. Because they thought that I am better than him, but he is better than me. Like that, there was an inferiority complex. That's why the caste system emerged. It's the people's mentality, not the religion's ideology. That was whatever Gandhiji wanted to tell. Now, what is this topic all about? Okay, this is about elections, the parliament. You see, in the parliament, in the British parliament of India, there were Indian people in the parliament, but they were puppets of the British, right? So, Gandhiji and Ambedkar both wanted to have, real Indian people who will, listen to the Indians and, help the Indians in various sorts of things, like basic facilities, no caste discrimination, etc. So this was their ideology, but they had various approaches. These were two main approaches by each one of them. So the first one by Ambedkar. So usually in the elections, this is not about Ambedkar, just usually in the elections, there was one particular thing, there's a constituency. In that constituency, a person of a particular community is contesting. Particular community or particular communities are contesting. Now, it's not like all the people above the age of 18 can vote. It's not like that. Only the people of that particular community can vote only to their particular community member. So, it's solely dependent upon the population of the religion, right? So, they thought, why to contest the election while there is a large population of a particular religion? So, that was a question mark. And here, so that was a question mark, right? That was a completely different one. So, Ambedkar, he went to London and he talked to the British Parliament, the British government, and he asked, so you can consider Dalits as a minority and then you can give them a separate constituency and we will elect them and we will take care of that. So we will elect them and they will be a member of our Royal British Parliament, right? Like that was the idea of Ambedkar. Now Gandhiji is telling that no, we will have a unified election in a constituency. Anybody can contest in the election. Anybody can vote for anyone above the age of 18. That was his idea. What do you think was the British decision? Of course, the answer is very easy. It's Ambedkar's, right? Because British always wanted divide and rule policy. Because it's easier, right? It's easier to rule when you can divide things, split it up. So, if we use Gandhiji's idea from the point of view of British, then it will be very difficult for the British to, suppress national movements like the civil disobedience movement, Quit India movement, etc. And even the, revolt of 1857. So, it will be a bit difficult. It would be a bit difficult, right? If you did not divide and rule. So, they thought Ambedkar's idea is better. So, that was a decision made by the British. And then, all of a sudden, Gandhiji, he was really not happy about it, and he went on a hunger strike, a fast for 12 days. So that was a fast, and do you know why? Because he wanted to implement his idea into the British government, into the British parliament. So Ambedkar didn't want Gandhiji to die due to starvation, because if Gandhiji dies, there will be no one to lead the national movements, first point. And second one, if he dies, it will be a bad name for Dalits. Because people will tell, because of these Dalit people only Gandhiji died. Because of them only, they did not listen to Gandhiji's laws and Gandhiji died. So that will be a bad name, alongside other things like untouchability for the Dalits. So Ambedkar had no choice and he agreed to Gandhiji, but they had a 50-50 deal. What was that? It's very simple. There will be a constituency. A people of a particular community can contest in the election, but everybody can vote above the age of 18. It's like a 50-50, right? Yes. That was their idea. Now Gandhiji is trying to tell that this might be effective, but there is a small loophole, because people of a particular community can contest. But what if the British manipulated these people? So Ambedkar had an idea. He told that we can have an internal election among the community, and the community can choose the people who can contest in that election, and again the people can vote officially for their respective contestants, whatever they like, whomever they like. So that was a nice strategy, but it didn't work out properly. Because if it had worked out, why would there be so much revolts like Quit India movement, as I had mentioned before, right? Yeah, thank you. Let's see you in the next part 2. Thank you. Make sure you like and subscribe.